All right, hello. Welcome to the 11 p.m. update on the storm, October 31st, 2019. Power outage number is going up. We're up to 5,542 customers without power, and we have some large outages. One in East Hills. Actually, no, this is Manhasset. And then there's another one over here in Plainview. There's another one over here. We have another one here. Actually, it's on the east side of Hicksville. So there's scattered outages all over the place. But guess where there aren't any outages? The South Shore. You see what I mean? The infrastructure on the South Shore. They get better infrastructure, so they don't have any power outages. Well, the middle of the island and the North Shore, we have all these old poles, so we have more power outages. Yep. Can't make this stuff up. A whole bunch up here, too, in Laddingtown, Bayville, Millneck. These aren't tremendous outages, but, they're large enough, and this number is going to go up throughout the night. Let's look at JCP&L. They're at 6,776 outages. Mostly not in Ocean County. It's probably in the north part. Oh, we do have some in Monmouth. We have a large one there in Tinton Falls, 501 to 1,500, and another one in Montrose. Those are the outages that are going on there. Let's take a look at the latest radar as far as our squall line goes. Here it is, holding together. It is now in eastern Pennsylvania, nipping at the New Jersey border. Some of it's getting close to Trenton now. There's going to be some really heavy rain with this, heavy wind. Again, we have severe thunderstorm warnings in effect for almost the whole length of this squall line. This looks, like I said, this looks pretty bad. Let's look at the power outages because Pennsylvania has been hit very hard with power outages. 65,000 power and 668 people without power. Some hard-hit counties there in the central part of the state. West Virginia also is hit very hard. California, you still have those public safety outages that are going on. This has nothing to do with our weather, but I'm just going to show you we still have some of those public safety outages going on there because they want to prevent wildfires. That's what happens in a third world country. Virginia, 74,000 people out of power. Maryland now has 13,496 outages. And New York also, we're shaded in the yellow. We have 28,000 outages. And let's take a look at the state and see where the outages are. Hardest hit appears to be Cortland County. Orange, Sullivan County. So we have upstate is getting hit hard with these winds too. Let's go look at some of the current observations out there right now and take a look and see what we got. 70 in Central Park, 70 degrees. Absolutely crazy. 68. Look at the observation of Farmingdale. South wind at 29, gusting to 41. Visibility 1.75, so it appears that they are getting some drizzle, I guess, if that's the visibility there. If we go and we look at New Jersey, we'll go ahead and look at some observations from New Jersey. 74 at Mount Holly. Wow, it continues to rise. 72 at Toms River South. 23, gusting 33. And there's a severe thunderstorm watch in effect. So again, we're watching this forecast here because this is a very scary situation. Let me look at the Ventus sky here. Wind gusts here. You can see that line right there. There it is. Over eastern Pennsylvania going in. We got those wind gusts going up now. Wind gusts in the 50s with this front. All right. Let's look at the radar. So you get a look at this. Here it is. Here's the squall line again. Going from Baltimore. It looks like it's over Washington, Baltimore, past Lancaster, into Reading, into Allentown. This is all moving east. So like I said, around midnight, it's going to start getting close to New York City. And that's something we're going to have to really watch out for as well. Let me look at Wonderground and get some more observations here and see what we got here. And then I also want to look at the NOAA hazards viewer too. Oh, look at this! Look at this one. There's this one right here. This one right here. Look at these off the South Shore, Shinnecock. Southeast winds gusting to 45 miles an hour. Let's look at this. Oak Beach Inlet, south-southwest wind, sustained at 45, gusting to 48. So along the South Shore, they're really getting hit with these winds. South winds gust to 50 at Gilgo Beach. So South Shore is getting inhabited with these winds, but they're not losing power because they got better infrastructure. Just because, but I ain't gonna stop the water from coming in. Here's another Key West road weather. North wind. All right, there's something wrong with their wind. That front did not pass through there yet. Looks like the winds aren't quite as bad over New Jersey. I'm not seeing lots of wind here. It seems like the South Shore of Long Island is actually getting the worst of the wind right now. Let me look at the weather and hazards viewer. And then we're going to end this weather update. Don't want it being a long one, but got to keep you posted on what's going on here. See flash flood warnings in effect, severe thunderstorm warnings in effect. Let's go to observations. Let's look at some of these official observations here on this map so we can get some more observations here for you from the wind. So let's take a look at some of these marine ones here. So 67 on buoy. South wind gusting to 42. We got wave heights of almost 11 feet. It's a very tropical air too, so 67, dew point 65. Really unusual weather. And we're in the 70s, and here is the pink. New Jersey's in the pink, most of it. And really, Monmouth and Ocean should be in the pink too, because they are getting these wind gusts too. South of 22, gusting to 36. And again, this atmosphere is just prime tonight. And the other thing I want to look at, lightning, because there actually has been some lightning that I'll show you here. We have some lightning occurring here with these thunderstorms, so they are actually giving off some lightning. Not a tremendous amount of lightning, but some lightning nonetheless. And look at that. The power outage number has gone up to now 6,180 for us for Long Island. You can see lots of outages popping up. Not many on the South Shore. It looks like there's one in Baldwin Harbor. But most of these are on the North Shore, middle of the island, getting impacted with these outages. Let's see what we got here. Any in our neck of the woods? Nothing in our neck of the woods, but do have that one in Hicksville, and you have one over here in Dix Hills. Let's head out to Suffolk County and see what's going on out there. Yes, we have one in Selden, 88 customers, Miller Place, East Shoreham. But the South Shore, again, not doing too badly. Again, because it's the South Shore, and they get the best of everything from everybody. We have the old poles here along the main line. Those things could come down. I was looking at them, and they were literally galloping in the wind today, and I'm like, you know, I'm really worried. Okay, let's see what we got on the railroad. Nothing going on except for slippery rail conditions, but I have a feeling there's going to be some suspensions as we deal with this line coming through. So with that wraps up this brief update on the storm. I'll try to keep you updated as long as the power stays stable here. However, these power outages numbers are climbing relatively quickly. So I would not be surprised to see 20 to 30,000 people without power at some point tonight on Long Island. So again, if you have I really would avoid, especially when this line moves through, don't be outside, don't travel in it, because there could be wind gusts embedded in here of up to 70 miles an hour with the Squall line that will be moving through sometime around midnight, and then around here probably between midnight and 1 a.m., and then eastern end of Suffolk probably 2, 3 a.m. So keep that in mind keep that in mind tonight, and again, allow extra time tomorrow because I do anticipate there being problems on the railroads. Thank you for watching.